God. Sometimes, yes, we want things on our way, but Father God, your way is the best way. And Father God,
Hello, hello. Welcome to Insaka Talk Show. Ladies, how are you?
We're good. How are you?
Good.
All right. I love the fashion on this place today. Okay. I'm going to start
Yes, ma'am.
with the bestest. I'm going to start with the best dressed
oh,
today. According to moi,
uh-huh.
it's Irene White.
Oh,
Love
Tell
it.
us, tell us what made you think about, the soft pink and the gray in the background. I love it.
Well, I didn't really think through that I was gonna wear this color.
Mm-hmm.
I just finished telling Priska that unfortunately the people at my job they have COVID.
Mm.
So it means I'm gonna be at home for a week. So I just felt like I needed something settled, not something loud.
I love it. I love it. Miss Winnie, you are looking vivacious in blue, darling. Can you tell us what inspired that look today?
trust me, today I just want to be all blue. Even before this, I was trying to blue lipstick
Blue lipstick.
until you guys tell me I look ghetto. But I love blue. I feel like, today we're talking about surrender in church. Like
Mm.
whatever that we do, you have to surrender. You're not yourself. So I feel like, blue is like an ocean, just happy. It's summer.
Mm. I
So
love
blue.
it. I love
Mm-hmm.
it. I love
Thank
it.
you.
And last but certainly not the least, Priska, you're in blue as well today, but a different shade of blue.
Yeah.
Hello. Yes. Today I tried blue because Winnie tells me I wear all shades of red, all shades of black. So I was like, let me do blue with a little bit of blonde because it's warm outside.
Amazing.
So
All
love
right.
it.
I love
Thank
it.
you.
I love it.
Thank you.
Ladies, what are the trending topics going on? Right? We have a number of things happening in the US. We have some things happening in Zambia. Winnie, would you like to kick us off with the trending topics in Zambia?
In Zambia, I think for this week, I'm still on the last week note.
Okay, okay. No problem. What's
The
on your
nude, the nude, just to be nude, Iris. It was some crazy. Like, what happened to these girls?
mind?
What happened? What happened when they feel one Kashana? Like, seriously, you are beautiful. You are rich on your own skin, but there's some things need to be covered, not just to show the whole world. I mean, where we come from as traditionally, you can wear short, you can wear some nice traditional clothes, especially if she's beautiful. Your body, your caves, your beauty, your just African rich woman. Don't show off like that. Like, come on. Like, listen, balandati sungom ko shubulungu kakusanga, right? Just keep you. If you're a woman, don't be out like that. Come on, guys. Let's dress up.
Mm,
Can
mm.
you
Mhm.
translate that for some of us?
No, actually, that's not even an appropriate. You already remember what we said. It's
Okay,
sungom.
yes.
Eh,
Sungom ko shubulungu.
no, sungom ko shubulungu tabwaya fia. And basically, that proverb is talking about guard your life, right? Because
You
guard
will
your
find.
life, because when you lose your life, that's it. If you're going to put material things in front and mess up your life, you can't get. Once you're dead, you're dead.
That's it.
Hmm. Sorry, Irene,
My
you're gonna.
opinion on her wearing what she was wearing. Yeah, it's style, but they say, oh, Zambia, we need to change. But America, wala fall. If the point is, honey, you're still in Zambia, you live in Zambia, there are rules and laws and things that are set in Zambia. That's why it's what if thing. And sometimes men don't need to see it all. You can be sexy and still cover up. She's a beautiful woman, beautiful everything. What turned me off were the nipples, too big.
Oh,
Cover
gee.
them. Fashion 101, cover them. We don't want to see them. You're a beautiful girl. Rihanna wore that. She did not show her things. Everybody that wear Walanga Mabele, they cover them. So
You don't
that's
show the
my
nipples.
I see. Irene?
I agree with the ladies. I know everybody's body is private. You can either expose it or decide to be private about it. But I think uh, she has very nice color skin that is very melanin. And if she wanted to show off that, to me, if she really wanted to wear that dress, she could have worn like a onesie inside,
yeah.
like the whole
Like
body,
a short one.
like a bodysuit all the way
Right.
inside. It would show the skin color in her thighs
Mm.
and in her arms, but the middle part would have been covered. It would still like look like she's trying to emulate Rihanna's. But I mean, to each his own. She has parents, and if they agree on how she dresses, who am I to say I'm gonna cast a stone?
Before
No. What?
before Nelly speak on it. And you know, this lady, she was about to stand as an MP. What are you talking about? Like, it's so sad because when you want to be a leader, you have to inspire. But being out like that, it's just a no-no. How you gonna be in a UN and then you are naked on the other side? I mean, it's trending for what?
No.
For numbers on Facebook? Come on, ladies.
Well, I'm not going to say anything about
Please
it.
do.
No, I want to talk about the trending topic here in the United States. Something more
Yay.
serious than nakedness, death.
Yeah.
You know, we have children, people getting gunned down. You go to the grocery store. Like, honestly, I went to the store the week after the shooting in Buffalo happened, and I was in the grocery store basically checking out the exits. I
Yeah.
was there like, okay, what if somebody comes? Where would I run? Should I go behind the butcher? Is there a door behind there?
Yeah.
These are the thoughts now that we're living with. And can you imagine a child? Our children have to live with the reality that when they go to school, they may not come home.
Sure.
You know, it's terrible what's happening. So yeah, I wanted to just talk about Amber.
Johnny Depp.
Amber heard Johnny Depp
Johnny Depp.
successful, right? You know,
Yes.
my God, so dramatic.
It was so dramatic.
I have something to say about that.
Which is,
I'm very happy that this was in favor of Johnny Depp. I mean, this case was going on for a very long time.
mhm,
And obviously, they must have found everything that was in favor of Johnny Depp for them to be awarded the winning cup. But I just feel like it taught a lesson to women that take advantage of men. Just
Man.
because
Yeah.
they're men, they're supposed to be thrown under the carpet all the time. We have it good because when a man and a woman fights, most of the time when we come to Leshelela, the first thing we're going to look at the woman like, what did he do to you?
Mhm.
You understand?
and,
It's
and
not
I'll,
like-
and
yeah,
I'll cut you there, Irene, because when it comes to gender-based violence, right, we always concentrate on the woman.
yeah,
But this brings to light a different side of gender-based violence and abuse, right?
Yes.
That there are men out there who are abused in relationships by women, and they don't typically speak out because they are, um, it's not manly to cry
yeah,
or, and so we need to change that because we have sons. Those men that are being abused by some women, they're somebody's son,
absolutely.
and so we don't want to see that. Abuse is abuse either way it goes.
Exactly.
And again, to lie against somebody
Yeah,
Believe
and
that.
say that they abused you when they did not, that is punishable.
yeah,
I want to
Go
speak
ahead.
on that. Going back to what Irene said, women were too quick to say, "Oh, he abused me." So many men. I was watching Jay Israel, and he was talking about. I think her name is Nomplanta, the
Mm.
one that was killed in South Africa.
Mm-hmm.
It was, oh, justice for Nomplanta, justice for Nomplanta. That was it.
Mm-hmm.
But these men are also being abused,
Oh, yeah.
and nobody talks about it. They
Right.
don't have, we have a Me Too, they don't have their own organization or something that they go to.
Mhm.
So going back to Johnny Depp, if we did not know that was going on,
Mm-hmm.
we would not even
What
know.
if you catch a counselor? Yeah.
Yeah.
Cancel him out. That's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. So on that note, it will go down in history that Johnny Depp was the first man to ever win an argument with a woman
Yeah,
Yay.
I'm so proud of him. I'm so happy for him.
and get paid for it.
Yeah.
Guys, we have a special guest today. We don't want to keep our guest too long. He is anyway. I'm not going to say too much, but we are going to go on our first commercial, and when we return, we shall bring our guest in. Stay.
Do you run a nonprofit organization in the education, health, and human services sectors? Do you need grant funding for your organization? Or do you need help developing programs to help you raise money for your nonprofit organization? At Vibrant Funding, our mission is to connect our nonprofit partners in the education, health, and human services sectors to the financial resources required to achieve their mission. We support nonprofit organizations based in and operating in the United States and Africa. We offer the following services to new and established organizations: program development, donor engagement and retention, grants research and writing. Contact us at www.vibrant-funding.com or email us at info@vibrant-funding.com. Call us at 404-751-6802 to learn more about our services and how we can help you to have an impact on the world. Vibrant Funding, connecting donors and nonprofits.
All right, welcome back to the show. Before we went on the show, we were talking about our guest that we have in the studio today. Priska, are you going to tell us more about who we have coming up today?
Yes, I'm very excited. For those of you that are just joining us, this is Insaka Talk Show, where no topic is left unturned. We don't shy away from topics. Our guest today is a multi-talented, the most sought after actor in Zambia. The amazing Bulongo has done it all from behind the scenes to in front of the scenes. They have actually named him the best in the industry. His name is Nico on the show Zuba. For those of you that are not watching Zuba, tune in. It comes in on Mondays at 8 p.m. and you will know what Inspector Nico is all about, if he's going to walk or he's not going to walk. The amazing Bulongo, aka Nico, is in the studio today, joining us, the Insaka ladies. Bulongo, welcome to the studio.
Thank you, Priska. Hi, everyone. How's everybody doing?
Hi, how are you?
Right. How are you?
Hi, ladies. How are you guys doing? I'm
Good,
good.
good.
I'm good.
Yes.
Welcome to Insaka Talk Show.
Thank you. Thank you very much for having me. It's a pleasure.
Good.
Thank you. We realize it's quite late over there, and every time we have somebody from Zambia join us, it's a great honor because we know it's a big sacrifice. So we appreciate you coming on the show, and we are ready to have some fun.
Yeah, let's do it. Let's do it.
All right. So before we get started with all the line of questioning, we want to make sure that we do a little ice breaking here. So we have a little game prepared for you. And
Okay.
this game consists of you answering some questions. So the ladies are going to ask you some questions. And if you're able to answer it, well and good, kudos. There are no repercussions. However, if you feel like, you know what, I cannot answer this without ruining my reputation, then you have to you have to choose some chili. So
Yeah.
that's the
Okay.
price you're gonna
Okay.
have to pay for that. So Priska, are you ready to get us started with the first question?
Okay, sure. So the first question is, can you show us like public the last two One is the last picture in your phone. The other one is a screenshot in your phone.
How much chili do I have to take?
No
What
cheating.
have you been looking at?
What?
How much
No,
chili
no, it's nothing like that. Don't worry.
So it's a pass. You will pass on this one.
It's a pass because I'm not really sure what my last picture is.
Oh,
Yeah, so just in case, I would rather pass.
Okay. Where's your chili, sir?
Where's your chili?
So yeah, I don't have the chewable one like I told you guys earlier. So I have this, and I'm gonna pour it
A
onto a
drop?
teaspoon.
A drop?
Right.
drop.
No, it's gonna be it's a teaspoon.
Go
Okay.
This is a lot.
We're watching though. No
Okay,
cheating.
we're watching.
Yeah.
No cheating.
All right, let's
As a
do it.
matter of fact, we're
No,
gonna
I'm not
spotlight
gonna.
you. We're gonna spotlight you. There we go.
Wow. Did you see it?
Oh,
You see it?
You just trust the picture.
There
You
it
have
is.
water?
mm.
Yeah, good job.
Now I eat chili a lot, so it wasn't even scary to
Okay.
begin with.
Bravo, bravo, bravo.
Bravo.
Thank you. Thank
Okay,
you.
we should have done our homework then. We should have picked something that's utterly distasteful for you.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
I
like
have
impwa.
Okay, the next question is gonna come from Miss Irene.
All right. Bulongo,
Mhm.
you better be
Seriously.
ready for this
Yes.
one. Okay. So, how many lovers have you had since you were 18?
Since I was 18.
Yeah,
Mhm.
till
Since-
now.
From age
10
18.
years old till now. How
How
many
many do
lovers?
you currently have?
You have to be careful when you're answering that because if you skip one go, oh my goodness.
And I'm gonna take
Irene,
more
can you
chili.
add Bulongo, wait before you do that. Can you add how many do you
Yes.
currently have too? How many do you currently have
Do
from the
we-
age of
do
18?
we-
Definitely.
It's like I'm gonna pour more.
Is that enough?
That's fine. Don't worry about that. It's good enough.
There you go. Let's
This is
some of these
cheating.
questions might
Now,
make me actually
Irene.
drink this from the tip.
Nelly, you can go for me. My phone is dead, so I couldn't see my question.
Okay, I'll ask the Winnie's question. So,
Okay.
all right. Have you? I'll read it. Have you ever farted a silent one in public and pretended like it wasn't you?
And when?
Haven't we all though? Have, haven't we all?
I know, right?
That's a pass.
In the grocery store, you even change the aisle. You go in the next.
Change the aisle.
Exactly, yes. You leave it there for somebody else to find.
It wasn't me. It wasn't me.
That's a
It was
good one.
not.
The worst, though, the worst is in the elevator, and you're the only one there, and then it
Oh my
stops.
goodness. And then somebody walks in.
Do not ever do that one. It's deadly.
What?
Oh God. That's fun.
I have a personal story.
Okay, yeah, that was a good one.
Share, but it had something to do with the elevator. I'm never going to share. I'll go with it to the grave.
So, guys, we have this is an interactive show, so obviously we have our family, our Insaka family watching. Irene, could you please help us with reading some of the questions so Bulongo can see the love that they are showering him right now.
Hello, Princess Mangala. She's one of our she never disappoints us.
Yep.
Princess, thank you so much. You're such a blessing to us. She says, hello, ladies, looking good. Sandra Rusoma Dorsey say, wear what makes you happy. You all look amazing.
Thank you. I think she was referring to the blue lipstick.
Yeah, the blue lipstick, yeah.
She didn't see it behind the scenes.
And then Facebook user would like to know who you are, but that's okay if you want to be anonymous. Watching from
I think in Chanda.
It's okay. Watching some analysis. Stratford, thank you so much for watching. And then our mommy, Naomi Sengawila. Good afternoon, my daughters. You're all looking beautiful as usual. Thank you, mommy.
Thanks, Mom.
Oh, there's
And then another Facebook user. I don't know if it's the same one. It says Nico.
no. They're saying Nico. It's a
Nico,
hug,
yeah, which is
for Bulongo.
yeah, Bulongo, yeah. All right, Ernest Wale Chongwe, our brother, is always supporting us. Va Insaka, laughing out loud.
Okay.
Tawela Nirenda, you're always on us. We love you, girl. He says that hello everyone, looking so beautiful. Thank you,
Thank you,
Tawela.
Tara. Okay, and last but not least for now.
Sandra Musomadorski, she says he's going to have a lot of peppers today. Great guys.
Good guys. Okay, we're giving you a break for now. So yeah, we
Please do. I can actually feel it now.
You want to grab some water?
Drink some water.
Oh, some
You
milk.
want to grab some water?
Now I'll be okay. I'll be okay. Yeah, I have some milk, but I'll be good.
All right.
Right.
So,
That was
okay, we
fun.
have Chise. I can read that one since it came on the screen, and then we can go back.
Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
Chise says, "Hi, beautiful ladies watching from White Plains."
Hi.
Awesome.
Thank you so much, Chise.
All right. So, guys, we like we said, we have the amazing, the talented Bulongo. There is a lot that people don't know. I think my mom tried to correct me yesterday because when I was saying we have Bulongo, she says, "Is he Kawande?" I said, "No, he's actually Tonga." Then she goes, "Well, then you're saying his name wrong. It's supposed to be Bulongo. Is that correct?"
Mm-hmm. Yes, that
Ah.
is actually.
Kay
But
mules
I have a
lang
hard time
naman,
telling
Nelly.
people.
No, we're actually saying it the Kawande way, which is
On the way is Bulongo. That's probably
Bulongo,
why.
but the Tonga way is Bulongo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but people usually find it hard to elongate the longo part. So I never
oh,
correct them. I just let them.
Okay.
oh, you can correct us all day long. We don't mind. We correct each other. I'm sure you've seen how much correction goes on around here.
Yeah, I have. Yeah.
So to get us started, we want to let me see. Where do we start from? Personal. We're gonna get a little bit personal before we go into the career part of the segment, right? So
Okay.
Get more papers. Get more papers right there.
all right. So can you tell
Okay.
can you tell us just briefly, like maybe in a minute or two, like where we know that you were born in Luansha, raised in Lusaka, which is
Yes.
where you actually did most of your education. Can you tell the viewers out there, where did you go to school? And
The
what did
first
you
school I ever went. Okay. So the first school I ever went to is a school called Namunonga. I didn't stay there for
study?
very long. And then from
Mhm.
there, I went to Pinewood Preparatory School, somewhere in Olympia, and I think Roma now. So that was the early part of my education. And
Mhm.
then from there, we had family events that happened that led to me leaving that school and going to another school called Damichel. So at Damichel is where I finished my grade seven. Then I went to Matera Boys, where I did my eight and nine. And then from there, I went into a boarding school for the first time in grade 10 at Chiwala Secondary School. It's in Masaiti District, Ndona.
Nice. Okay, so can you speak a little Lamba since you went to Masaiti?
No, I actually find it a bit hard to speak Lamba, but I completely understand it.
Okay, that was off topic. That was off topic. Don't mind me. So,
Yeah,
and
okay.
then, so what was your higher education like after high school? What then, did you study?
Yeah, actually, after high school, I bounced around schools a lot. I wasn't really sure what I wanted to do,
Mm,
but I went to NIPA and started studying CIM marketing. And then from
mhm,
there, I jumped to Zicus and continued studying CIM, but then eventually left after I got my certificate, left that for ZIM at Evelyn Horn College. And then from there, I went to UTBM, a school called UTBM. I don't know if it's still at the same place it was before, but yeah, that's where I studied a little bit of IT.
Got it. All right. Well, we're going to shift gears and have Priska ask you a little bit about your family. So,
You're the firstborn in the family. I know you did IT and a little bit of marketing. When you decided to do music, what were your parents' views?
So initially with music, actually, I actually got a bit of support because they all enjoyed the music, but as long as it didn't interfere with school, that was always a big type of thing. But then I found film after my father already got into film. I kind of found film on my own and fell in love with that. So I was being told by a lot of family members, not just my mother too, finish higher education, get an actual job that will pay me, that has job security. But I don't know. I've never really been that type of person. I think I like freedom more than security. So I ended up joining the film industry, and uh, here we are.
Yeah, and you're
wonderful.
amazing at it.
What?
So, what is, as a
Thank you.
follow-up question, I'm sorry, and I know I'm jumping Winnie and Irene here,
That's
but
okay.
this, because we're talking about music, what is your favorite genre of music?
I actually love all genres. I almost all genres, yeah. Of course, I'm not big into rumba, although Dad used to listen to that a lot. But I love almost every type of music, including Kalindola, actually.
Yeah,
Mm.
me too.
Andre is the best. Kalindula is the best.
Yeah.
Can you dance?
No, I am made of sticks. I am made of straight lines.
Steve. Okay, Winnie, go
Oh
for it.
yeah.
Now, I was gonna ask you, like, do people treat you differently because you are like a celebrity? Like, do people recognize you when you're walking in the street? Like, how is that?
Yeah, there are a lot of people who actually do recognize me, and they're fans. But fans fans don't care what type of mood you're in. They're fans. To them, you're not a human being. You're that image that they see on TV. So people get to think that they know you more than you actually know them. You know.
Yeah.
Ooh, that's interesting.
Yeah.
That is
Yeah,
nice.
I think that's interesting when you say that, fans don't care what kind of mood you're in. So, right, whenever you decide to step out of the boundaries of your home and go out there, then you have to be a people person, whether you like it or not, right?
Yeah. So regardless of what you're going through, you just have to be there for the fans. That's just
Mm,
part of the job, I guess. That's
mhm.
that's one part that's not as nice as people make it out to be. Fame it's a good thing. People recognize you, but it comes at a cost. That's all I can say.
Yeah, yeah.
The privacy.
Hmm.
You know,
I know.
no such thing. I remember one time a nurse wanted a photo when I had taken my father to the hospital, which was kind of strange for me, but
Oh
Oh,
my gosh.
wow. Okay, that's cold.
Wow. That's crazy.
All right. So, one from where my fans, eh?
Yay!
Not too much. Thought about which patala picture. What the heck? Behave yourselves.
What are your views on the nudity in the industry as a single man? Would you marry a
Did
girl
he
that
tell you
just
he's
poses
single? I'm
herself
looking
to that?
for one. Gee, the computer.
There he is. He's back.
Did you hear what I said, Bulongo? We can't hear
Oh,
you.
he's on mute right now. Okay, there you go. Did you
Did you
hear?
get my last question?
no, I actually didn't. I don't know what happened.
We
Everything
know
just
you're
blacked out.
single. What are your thoughts on you being a celebrity? I'm sure your inbox is just full of women. What are your views on the women in Zambia that are just walking around half naked, showing their thing or their bodies off? What are your thoughts on that?
You know, again, like was said earlier, to each their own. You know, whatever they believe in, they believe in. I mean, we're all here to just figure it out. So if they think that's the right path, I mean, that's it. That's on them. You know, I can't necessarily judge you on what you decide to do with your life. If I'm not prepared to be with them, but I mean, that's kind of like,
I think
that's on you.
I think part of Priska's question that you missed was, would you marry a woman that has publicly like been out nude in public? That's a tough one. Eh? What if
Would you, or do you
Or
need?
even just date.
Should we be eating in pity pity?
Crazy.
Oh boy.
Uh,
Is he taking it out?
It's like, where's my impidi pidi here?
no, it's okay. You don't need to. I just wanted to know what are your views on that.
Uh-oh.
Okay, we lost Bulongo.
That's fine. I'm sure you will not, but you know, some of us, if you're single, we just keep on inboxing him all the time.
Yeah.
Is in Zambia. What can we do at this time? We know the network is really bad, so we're gonna try 1, 2, 3. If not, we're just gonna continue.
Yeah,
And
we
then
can continue.
we just
Guys-
continue about Bulongo himself. Being an
Well-
actor as a young man, it's amazing to have people like that.
Yeah.
I'll add him back.
Can you guys hear me now?
There you go. Mm-hmm.
No.
So do you still want to answer that question?
No, I think we're going to move on.
Okay.
That question made him freeze. But you had a question, though, Irene. I think you wanted to speak before.
Yeah, I haven't asked him anything personal, so let's wait for the thing to get back.
That's okay. We'll wait for him. For those of you guys that are just joining us, this is Insaka Talk Show. We are in the United States of America, 4 ladies in different states. We started this show because we wanted to talk about uncomfortable topics that are not talked about. And today we are talking to Bulongo, known as Nico on Zuba. He is Zuba's husband, right?
Yes, he plays Zuba's husband on the hit show Zuba. Guys, I think we're going to go ahead and go on a commercial break. And when we return, hopefully the technical difficulties that our guest is facing will be taken care of.
Do you run a nonprofit organization in the education, health, and human services sectors? Do you need grant funding for your organization? Or do you need help developing programs to help you raise money for your nonprofit organization? At Vibrant Funding, our mission is to connect our nonprofit partners in the education, health, and human services sectors to the financial resources required to achieve their mission. We support nonprofit organizations based in and operating in the United States and Africa. We offer the following services to new and established organizations: program development, donor engagement and retention, grants research and writing. Contact us at www.vibrant-funding.com or email us at info@vibrant-funding.com. Call us at 404-751-6802 to learn more about our services and how we can help you to have an impact on the world. Vibrant Funding, connecting donors and nonprofits.
Awesome. Welcome back to the show.
I'm laughing at the question.
Let me
because
see
I'm
if we
laughing
can
at
come
the
bring him in
comments.
for a minute.
All right.
Hi again.
Sorry, guys, I can't get the audio.
It's okay. We can hear you. Can you hear us?
I don't think he can.
They said something about audio.
Okay, we can hear you clearly. Yes, we can hear you. Can you hear us?
I'm going to take him in the back and then we can figure that out. But
What was your question?
No, I was going to piggyback right on what you said about family. I was wanted to ask him something, but I said I was laughing at the questions. Here, some ladies are saying he ran away because you gave him too much chili.
no, he's single, guys. I also inboxed him.
Kabutoka.
And I'm what he's single and then him stuck on inbox. So you're welcome. Oh. Could you wash her,
The
Lila?
game is on.
It's basically the fact that he's eating the chili instead of answering.
Yeah.
Then he should be worried about that.
All
Yeah.
right, let's see if we can hear Bulongo.
Yeah. Let me see if I can Mr. Bulongo back. Hi. Can you hear us again?
It's on mute.
Still nothing. He cannot hear
But
us.
he can't hear us.
Okay. Okay. You are on mute. He just needs to unmute himself.
There we go.
Yeah. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Bulongo, are you there? Can you hear us?
Okay. I don't think he can hear us.
Okay, Wakashan.
Mm-hmm.
We'll just continue about John
Okay.
Depp. Let's go about John Depp.
You know what? Let me just read some comments then, and then we'll come back to and then maybe we can go to commercial.
Okay.
I think we left off on Sandra's Musomadosi.
Mm-hmm. Are you able to see the comment?
Yeah, I can.
Okay.
So where I says, wait until you go to the bathroom. Oh my God, hot chili. Princess Mangala says, it's always a pleasure listening to you. Beautiful ladies, I'm so proud of you. Facebook user, he said, it's great. My first time here, and so far I'm learning a lot. Thank you so much, Facebook user. You can subscribe and like and watch us every Sunday.
We love you too, Facebook
Yeah.
user.
And then Princess, can you put Princess's comment on top?
Sandra says he left because we're asking too many questions.
Yes. And then Princess says, Iris, okay, that's the one I want. Iris and Deborah are not well enough in terms of social ethics and environmental morals in various cultures. What's acceptable in one culture may not be accepted in a different culture. I think this is about the dressing, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. So at the end of the day, to each his own. At the end of the day, seriously.
Yeah, but you know what? This is why it's to each his own, right? Eko tu af Zambia. Priska say I should say in English in Mema, but now I'm chemba fiance finalaf sankan. Nanguakula, as when you come at your age, the first thing they give you, your grandmother, your aunts, your grandparents, if you don't have parents with you, to cover up. There's a reason why they do that. Because as a woman, when you come to age, you cover up. So now you're grown and then you want to show off everything? It's just a no for me. Hi, Bulongo.
Oh, you're back.
You're back. Yay.
You're back in business.
Okay, so the Insaka family on the comments are saying we're asking you too many questions. So balala.
I've seen.
Ask me some questions.
No, that you ran away because we were asking too many questions, according to our viewers. So anyway, sorry viewers. He cannot run. We have more questions, but this time I think these are more. We are past the personal questions. Right now we are moving on to the career questions. Right. So, ladies, who wants to kick us off on the career questions?
Irene. I'll go first.
Okay.
So you have done it all. You have done music. You've done short films. For those of you that do not know, you have done you've done IT. Mm-hmm. What is the other one?
Video editing.
Editing. Out of this, which career did you enjoy the most? Bulongo, can you hear me? Okay. Out of music, doing short
Yes, I can.
films.
Did you say which career did I?
Yeah. So you've done music, you've done short films, you've been behind the scenes, in front of the scenes. Which career do you enjoy the most, or did you enjoy the most
so far?
I think I'd say I enjoy all of them.
I enjoy making things. That's
Mm.
just something I've always done. As like at one point I actually tried to pick up drawing, art, but
Mhm.
I think I have a left foot with that. It's not really my thing. Maybe if I really double down into it, I might actually do it. But I would say all of them. I enjoy all of them. I don't have a favorite place.
Yeah.
Irene?
Uh, well, my question is going to marry into career and family. So you're the first one, and do you have any
Hello,
of your siblings wanting to do what you do? And if they are wanting to do what you do right now, what's your advice? Would
hello.
you encourage them? Because you know what the struggles are, the ups and downs. Would you encourage them and like empower them, or you would say, you know what, why don't you go for plan B?
I think you did not hear that, Irene. You may want to repeat that.
Bulongo, can you hear me?
Okay. Yeah, repeat the question. No, I don't know. For some reason, your mic is giving me a lot of lag, and echo.
Okay, can you guys heard my question? Can you ask him for me?
Sure. So Irene was asking that being the firstborn and being in the career that you are in, if any of your siblings show interest, first of all, have any of your siblings shown interest in being in the movie industry? And if so, what is your advice to them? Would you say yes, go ahead? Or would you say, nah, I've seen too much. I don't think this is the thing for you? I hope I said it right.
You did.
Okay. Yes. So the last boy in the family actually, he was working on the same set as well, Zuba, and he was loved
Okay.
it a lot. He's 19 now, but he was working in post production, and a lot of people actually loved it. So we used to talk a lot. About the whole career thing, and I asked him what he wanted to study, and he told me. So my advice to him was, look, if you really love something, if you feel like this is what I need to do, regardless of who tells you what, go for it. You know?
That's good advice.
Yeah.
Hmm. And speaking of, in the same vein of family, Winnie, did you want to
No,
ask?
I'm just worried about his internet. I don't know if he can be he's able to hear us.
Well, so far so good. We work with what we got, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this question I think was asked previously. Like Winnie asked it, like what is the reaction out there? But it's kind of like a follow-up question. This is like a follow-up question to what Winnie asked you before regarding the public's perception of you being a movie actor. So the question is, do your family and friends expect you to be the buyer at social events? At any movie star, repeat a
A
bill.
buyer, big buyer.
I am with the big boys.
I heard the first part of the question. I didn't hear the last part of it.
Okay, so I was saying, being an actor, being in the industry, do your friends and family, expect you to be the buyer at social events? Like if you go out for drinks, or like Bulongo, niba star.
Not really, no. They understand it's a job, just like any other job. They have money, which I really don't have. But this idea that active celebrity are not true. We also experience, but we have to do it.
Guys, can you hear? Can we? I can't hear you. Can you hear him?
I cannot hear him. So let's go on commercial. And when we come back, I think we're just going to keep you on audio, even if we can't see you, unfortunately, but at least if we can hear you, that would be better. So we're going to go on commercial and we'll be right back.
Do you run a nonprofit organization in the education, health, and human services sectors? Do you need grant funding for your organization? Or do you need help developing programs to help you raise money for your nonprofit organization? At Vibrant Funding, our mission is to connect our nonprofit partners in the education, health, and human services sectors to the financial resources required to achieve their mission. We support nonprofit organizations based in and operating in the United States and Africa. We offer the following services to new and established organizations: program development, donor engagement and retention, grants research and writing. Contact us at www.vibrant-funding.com or email us at info@vibrant-funding.com. Call us at 404-751-6802 to learn more about our services and how we can help you to have an impact on the world. Vibrant Funding, connecting donors and nonprofits.
Hello, ladies. We're having technical difficulty with Bulongo, and I'm sure you guys know we are calling him Zambia, and it's late at night. I think we're just gonna let him go. Let's see if he's there, but if he's not, we're just gonna let him go, and then we'll continue later because we have.
Yeah, he's back and he's gonna stay on the audio. Can you hear us?
Yes, I can.
Okay, I
Great,
think that
much
sounds
better.
better. We have about 13 minutes left to the show, so
Yeah, I think maybe it's out here.
okay.
Is this better for you, Bulongo?
Yeah, I think this is actually much better. I think this is peak hour here, so a lot of people are actually at home using their internet for everything.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Guys, we apologize about that. For those of you that have questions for Bulongo, he's able to hear us, but you're not able to see him. So, Irene, what were you going to say?
I was gonna ask Bulongo that as a producer, do you have any producer in the world that you look up to? They don't have to be Zambian. And then as an actor, who's also your role model? They don't have to be Zambian. Because we all look up to somebody, their style of doing things, their work ethics, their family background. We all look up to somebody. So who is that person on the production side and the acting side?
So production-wise, I'll start locally. I'll talk about my own producer, Fred Mutande Piri. I mean, of course, that'll sound like it's it's just me trying to praise my boss, but at the end of the day, I think I see the type of things that he's like. I see the stress it takes him to handle the Zuba production, and yet he does it with as much grace as he can. He tries not to let us down. And then internationally, Guy Ritchie is somebody that I really like to. I like his style of movie making. It's different. But
who's that again? Can you say that again? Could you repeat his name again?
Pardon?
On the international side, could you repeat the producer's name?
Guy Ritchie.
Oh, Guy Ritchie. Okay. Got it.
So yeah, there's him and there's Quentin Tarantino. Their filmmaking styles are kind of different.
Yeah.
Quentin
Tarantino, you can tell he's kind of
graphic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So, before we run out of time, one other, question that I was thinking of, you recently met Connie Ferguson, the South African actress and producer. Can you please describe what that moment felt like and what was your takeaway from that meeting?
Could you repeat the question?
Sure. So you met Connie Ferguson,
Yes,
right?
I heard the part about Connie Ferguson, but the question itself,
Uh-huh. So what was
yes.
what was that moment like for you? Being that she's been in the industry for a very long time, she is a producer as well. What did that feel like meeting somebody who has achieved so much in the industry on the African landscape? And what was your takeaway from that meeting?
So, meeting her, you get the sense that she's still a humble person, with as much
Mm,
as she has actually achieved. She's
mhm,
not snotty. She's not. She doesn't feel like she deserves to be praised or any of that.
mm,
No, you can actually feel the humbleness in her voice and in what she actually said.
Many.
mm,
And one takeaway I did have was that the film industry in Africa is still young. Even if we look up to South Africa and praise them, although now, yes, South Africa has really taken a giant leap away from everybody else.
mm.
But at the end of the day, she said she and her husband had actually produced their first series after, was it 30 years in the industry,
Wow.
which I thought
Wow.
was kind of sad.
Mm.
Yeah,
Yeah.
which I thought was kind of sad because
Was
it's
that
like
Kings of Joburg?
you know your craft. So, pardon?
Sorry, the first series, was that Kings of Joburg, or was it a
Yeah.
different?
Yeah, Kings of Joburg.
Mm,
Yes,
yeah.
that was their first series, her and her husband.
Wow.
And
That's
that was pretty sad for me, you know.
Mm. Yeah, considering that they
Yeah.
worked so hard for
But
this.
at the same time, I think, pardon?
Yeah, yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, I'm saying at the same time, it also taught me that, sometimes all it takes is patience. You might
yeah,
want things to happen immediately, but patience is what it takes.
true.
Yeah. That's true.
I have a question myself. Would you advise anybody to be an actor, or is it very difficult to be an actor or to become an actor on your inspiration
Well,
side? Like, if you
like,
want to advise me, if I want to be an actor, because it seems to be a very difficult job, or to get in, or to break away, or to break through. What would you advise me on that? Because I want to be an actor right now.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
well, to be honest with you, it's just like every other craft. I can tell you, yes, go ahead, be an actor, but if you don't have passion for it, you can't do it. You're gonna stop at the first month, you know.
How long do you guys work a day? Like 12 hours?
I mean, average, yes, 12 hours, but being on set it's a tricky situation. You could end up shooting till 2 in the morning.
Oh my
Wow.
gosh.
Yeah.
Oh, then I
So
can't join you. I'm sorry. Change my mind.
I actually have a workmate who was laughing, saying, "You took to jump." If you understand,
Yeah.
if the person you're married to doesn't understand,
No, I guess you have to love what you do in order
yes, you do.
to actually do it. Like you guys do it, because you do it very beautifully, and then you make us love it. You make us fall in love with the character without knowing you. So
yeah.
when we get to know you, I'm like, oh my gosh, he can be my boyfriend. I'm just joking, but maybe I'm not.
Why don't you go on Zuba and fight with Zuba? Let's see how that's going to work out for you.
I think I can try. Zuba, kuna mfet mwandi. Well, this is my man. Oh, I'll take him to America, and that's it.
Hey guys, I wanted to read one comment that tallies up to what's going on right now. This is a comment from Nelly's husband, Anthony. He's a great supporter. This is to all you viewers. He's actually watching and he's noticed that we're having trouble as well. So he said, sorry, ladies, internet is giving you guys a hard time today. I see you guys, but you're doing a great job anyway. So I wanted to read that so our
Thank you,
viewers know that it's
husband.
not just them. Even our husband can see that we're having a hard time today, but you know what? We're still gonna rock anyway.
The show goes on. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you.
Nelly, you're muted.
Oh, that picture is very beautiful. I don't know who
Can you
came
hear
up
me?
with that. Oh my God.
Nelly, you're muted.
Sorry, I'm just here wattling. In in conclusion, we have about 5 minutes left. For those that have never seen the show Zuba, could you give a little bit of a brief background in about 2 minutes? Let them know how you came into the show and what your character has evolved into as we speak today.
Okay, so I was working on another show called Landlady Meets Landlord, right? Can you hear
Damn,
me?
I can't even listen to
Yeah.
you. You're looking too handsome here. Ah,
Winnie.
I'm not to realize. Damn.
No, keep
Nelly,
talking.
take off
Don't
this
mind
picture,
this
Nelly. It's
girl. Please
distracting.
keep talking.
Bulongo, go ahead.
Okay, so you
Sorry.
can
Go
hear
ahead.
me.
No,
We can
Okay.
hear you.
we can hear you.
So what happened was I was working on another show called Landlady Meets Landlord. I was a cameraman at the time. Was a third cameraman. We were in our, I think, third season of Landlady Meets Landlord. And Adora Mwape, one of our producers, one of our directors now on set, she was one of our head writers, asked me to audition. She just sent me a message, told me audition for this role. Just send me a short clip of you just acting out a scene. It can be anything. You just do something
We
from
can
your
hear.
head.
Mhm.
So ultimately, I ended up asking her for ideas of what to actually do, and then I sent them to her, and she got the videos, gave them to the producer, and actually, to be honest, the first role I was supposed to be given was a walk on. It was 2-3 scenes and I'm out. But I think the producers liked my work a lot, so they called me back. But it was an audition I actually missed, and they still called me back as someone who's shortlisted.
Okay.
So yeah, so from then, with the four of us, I did the audition and was back after about a month. I got enrolled. And it's been magic ever since.
Okay. Yeah, Bulongo, I think the audio is much more distorted than what we would love for it to be. So we've come honestly to the end of the show, but we want to appreciate you. We want to thank you for coming on the show today. And just making the sacrifice to stay up late and everything. So ladies, before we let Bulongo go, I will start with the lady at the bottom right next to our guest, Miss Irene. Could you please some parting words in less than a minute, because we only have 2 minutes for every one of us to say something.
Bulongo twalumbaga pati mukabole alimwe.
Nice. Winnie?
I think come back again so we can just like one-on-one. Just you and me.
Okay, without us, no problem.
Very much for your time. We really appreciate. But come back, we can do better with an internet, because it's not your fault. It's just Zambia, we blame it on the internet. Come back, please.
Those of you that are watching us, we apologize. We would have loved for you to chat with Bulongo, know what he's doing, know what's going on Zuba, and if Nico ever walks again, he was going to tell us about that. So for those of you that have not watched, be sure to tune in on a Monday through Friday at 8 p.m. on Zambezi Magic.
Yes, on Zambezi.
Yeah, and Bulongo, thank you so much for joining us, for having you back. We appreciate you. We love your work. Keep it up. We are supporting our very own Zollywood. I said it's Zollywood. We have Hollywood, and Zollywood. You're doing amazing work, so thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much. Please support Bulongo. Follow him on his social media pages. His handle is his name, his full name, Bulongo Mukkuli, on Instagram and Facebook. So thank you for watching the show today, and we hope to see you again next Sunday when we have another person in the movie industry in Zambia. Stay tuned for this surprise guest that's coming next Sunday. We love you.
Yeah.
This has been it.